You need identity theft protection against identity thieves given the sheer amount of ways criminals can piece together parts of your information from data broker sites and build a profile of your identity to make purchases, file tax returns, and open accounts in your name. But is Aura the best service to do it? Yes. But why? Great question. 3-bureau credit monitoring on every plan, faster and more actionable alerts, automatic data broker removal, excellent live customer service support, simple pricing with no upsells, and bundled digital security tools that add extra value.
Doesn't that cost money?
But costs less if you have a discount link. If you've never looked around the market, you do have options, but let's go over the reasons why Aura is the one that I'm still here talking about today. Now here's where other companies like to get creative. They've got plans like Basic Shield, Premium Guard, Ultra Fortress. Each one has different features, and to figure out what you're actually paying for, you basically need a spreadsheet, a law degree, and a stiff drink. But before you even try to decode their nonsense, there's one feature they'll quietly tuck away in the fine print: 3-bureau credit monitoring. It's not flashy, it's not exciting, but it's absolutely essential. If someone tries to open a line of credit in your name, it might show up in Experian or maybe at Equifax. And unless you're monitoring all three, you won't know until it's too late and someone else owns a jet ski in your name. And I'm pretty sure they won't want you writing it. This is the worst part of comparing identity theft protection services. Most of them do not include full 3-bureau monitoring unless you pay for their top-tier Turbo Deluxe Ultra Premium plan. Meanwhile, their cheaper plan proudly advertises credit monitoring, but it's just 1 bureau. 1 out of 3. Aura, one price gets you everything. 3-bureau monitoring plus all the things we'll go over next. Dark web alerts, data broker removal, all the good stuff. The only decision you have to make is how many people you want to cover. Individual, couple, or family. That's it. No tiers, no guessing, no secret menu. Honestly, it's kind of refreshing. Revolutionary even. Here's another thing. Data brokers are basically companies that collect your personal information and sell it to the highest bidder. Fun fact, there are approximately way too many major ones doing this right now with your information. Less fun fact, manually opting out of all of them would take you approximately forever? It would take forever. Aura handles this automatically. They find your information on these sites and submit opt-out requests for you. Other companies, they either charge extra for this or, and I love this, they give you a nice little PDF with instructions on how to do it yourself. Here's your guide to manually removing yourself from the internet. Thanks. Every Aura plan comes with $1 million in identity theft insurance. Not $10,000, not up to $50,000 if you sacrifice your firstborn. $1 million. That covers stolen funds, legal fees, lost wages, and even the time you spend fixing the mess. Because apparently, your suffering has a dollar amount, and it's probably more than you think. You can upgrade to $5 million if you're feeling fancy, but honestly, if someone steals more than $1 million of your identity, you probably have bigger problems that I can fix in a single YouTube video. So here's what actually happened when I used Aura. Setup took me about 10 minutes. The interface, a little weird at first. It hits you with a homepage that feels like a social media feed for data breaches, which made me wonder if I'd accidentally logged into a very paranoid version of Facebook, which at this point is basically just Facebook. I did like The Vault, which is just secure storage for all your info, but calling it The Vault makes me feel like I'm defusing bombs instead of checking credit reports. Points for making this mildly fun for people with active imaginations. The real eye-opener was dark web monitoring. Aura found over 40 alerts within a few hours, including my leaked password. Not one of, at the time, I'll admit, that was the password. Aura didn't just flag it, they told me when it happened, why it mattered, and suggested what to do next. Meanwhile, it quietly submitted opt-out requests to remove my data from shady corners of the internet. I didn't even have to lift a finger. LifeLock, on the other hand, found a handful of alerts and then kinda ghosted me. Some were overlaps with Aura, and yet out of the total 4 that they found over the last few months, it didn't quite match up to the, let me check, how many did Aura find me again? Oh, that's right, 45. I forgot it was 45, which is, again, more than 4. In testing how fast we got alerts when trying to use our credit, we also found Aura's alerts came in faster than their competitors if they even flagged the credit checks at all. I'm genuinely not trying to run up the score or anything, but customer service was also a bright spot. I called, I got a real human, and they helped me in minutes with zero upselling. To prove I'm being fair, let's talk about the bundled tools. The VPN, fine. Password manager, decent. Antivirus is there. Parental controls, we'll save that for another review. None of them are best in class, but they're solid. If you're already paying for top-tier tools, you'll probably stick with what you've got. But if you're not using anything or just coasting on free versions, Aura's bundle actually gives you useful coverage all in one place. It's not flashy, but it's functional. And in the world of digital security, functional is pretty underrated. After testing multiple services, Aura came out on top, not because it's flawless, but because it's better where it counts. Aura offers full monitoring without weird limitations, sends more alerts faster than its competitors, and has customer service that actually helps instead of pitching upgrades. It's not the cheapest, but it's the most cost-effective. Every plan includes the essentials, so you're not getting nickeled and dimed for basic protection. Your identity is already out there. The real question is whether you want protection that actually works. And from everything I've tested, Aura is the one that... If you'll excuse me, I need to go change all of my passwords again.